So Nancy, tell me about your method. You don't use a brush, you use a knife?
I use a palette knife.
Palette knife?
It's when I'm working on a board, it has a lot of power. Actually, the first comes the knife. I like working with the knife because I like the different pressures that I can use and the different finishes. I can push really, really hard and get a scraped out type of texture, or I can pile it on and get ridges and all kinds of texture, and you get that. I get that with a knife. And it also forces me, the bigger the knife, the less I pay attention to detail. And I don't want to get into, I'm painting something and I end up doing this because it would drive me crazy.
Yeah.
So I use a big knife and do the swipe. So, and when I'm doing the hard press on it, that's where I get the layers. This painting's in the early stages. I have the ground on the board, and then I have the first color and the second color, and there'll be quite a few more, but I can press and get the different show-throughs and the different textures with the knife. But what started, like I said, was the knife. And I found I was painting with a knife on canvas, and it's like painting on a trampoline. You push into it and it goes away from you, and then that affects the finish because the ground is moving. And so I migrated to boards because they can stand up to me. I don't have to worry. I can just I can really push hard. I can scrape. There's like here. It's quite noisy when I'm doing it.
Sounds like you're trying to escape, chisel way through.
My way out of it.
So what was the inspiration for this particular piece?
This particular piece was, it's based on Lake Ontario in Port Hope. So
oh, look at that.
You and I went to Port Hope, and I took many photos, and I said this will be the basis of future paintings. And
here it is.
I couldn't wait to get it. It was within a number of days I started this. I have to really take time to look at the photos and analyze what colors I see in them, and what I want to highlight and what I want to hide. A lot of my paintings, there's a lot that's hidden, and it's there for my benefit, and I think that the viewer then, they either get the benefit of me acting on the underneath layers, or in some way they will see it in some small way and it'll influence them.
Okay, thank you for explaining that one.